Here's every step of creating a song. Let me know if I'm forgetting any. Songwriting, recording, production, mixing, mastering, releasing/submitting. If you think of some modern pop and electronic genres, sound design is also a major step of the process. If you want to drop songs by yourself, you will need to become an expert or at least pretty good in all of these steps of the process. It's a lot to be familiar with in order to get a good song out there. There are some artists who do it all by themselves really well, and they are some pretty special creatures. But I can tell you that those people are the rare exception. Most of us rely on collaboration to finish our songs. So, let me tell you why we collaborate. 1. To stop spinning our wheels and actually finish something. 2. To get out of our comfort zone. 3. To learn new things from people who are experts in their field. And 4. To give us motivation to keep going. Software is cheap or even free. There's tutorials for every step of the process, but one thing is priceless and finite, and that's your time. If we collaborate with others, we can often slash hours and hours of frustration off our time spent because we rely on others to help us get to a certain point, whether that's mixing your track or simply helping you finish the lyrics. Delegating these responsibilities can actually help you get more music finished in a shorter period of time. There is a person out there who's a mirror image of you and your skills. You may be great at songwriting, but you hate recording and mixing. Well, find someone who's the opposite. I make music for production libraries, and it helped me to make music so much faster once I started collaborating with a musician who did all of the initial arrangements. Then they sent it to me to add electronic sounds like synths and drums, as I'm quicker at that than building arrangements. Look at how popular artists collaborate. In the past, I released a video about one of Taylor Swift's new songs off her album Midnights, and she's a great example of powerful collaboration. If you take a look at the track listing and personnel from this album, it's not just her, and it's not just her and Jack Antonoff. There's so many people behind this album. You might say, well, many of these people are just filling a butt-in-seat type of role, where somebody's hired just to run Pro Tools or play a keyboard, but doesn't that all add up to the final product? And in regard to Jack Antonoff and Taylor specifically, only through them will we ever get that kind of artistic alchemy, blending interesting sound design and retro-futuristic synth sounds and combining that with Taylor's strong songwriting and vocal prowess. When we collaborate, we come out with a final product that takes weight off of your shoulders, gives you fresh ideas, and legitimizes the process. So, how's it changed me? When I've made music by myself in the past, sometimes I would get caught up thinking, why should I finish this? Who cares? It's not that good, and if I never finished it, then nobody would ever notice. But that feeling has often been scrubbed away when I start to work with another musician. The power of the team aspect makes it feel legitimate, like we're going to make a project together, and it feels good. One time I was working on some hip-hop beats with somebody, and we were at the point where we were showing each other our tracks and talking about ways we can improve them. I really trusted this guy's opinion as a producer because he was really prolific and he worked mostly in this genre. I said to him, hey, I have this one I want to show you, but it's not quite done. I pulled up the session and played it, and his response was the exact opposite of what I was expecting. He said, this sounds great. What else do you think you could possibly add to it? Everything is there. This was a very small interaction, but it meant a lot to me. Sometimes another person's perspective helps you to step back and realize, oh wait, I've actually got something here. I just needed that outside perspective to help me understand where I'm at. It's easy for us to listen to our own work and obsess over the little things, but we forget the big picture. And this way of working has gone full circle and helped me to work better by myself too, because then I start to think of myself as my own client. This has made me more accountable to finishing my own music, and it's also helped me to see the bright side and potential in all of my musical ideas. My question to you is, do you want to release music into the world soon, or would you rather tinker with each step of the process until it's all perfect? There is no right answer to this question, it's only a matter of preference. Some people consider it their life's work to be completely independent with their music. That's okay too, but I guarantee it'll take much longer. And that can be a total showstopper when you want to get your music out there, but you're going in circles trying to get your mix right. Another question you should think about is, what is your voice? What are the most important things in your music creation? The things you really want to express by yourself in your music. Is it the lyrics, the instrumentation, or is it a loud master? Write down the things that stop you from releasing your music and look for somebody to collaborate with to help you get over that obstacle. I used to be the one who wanted to do everything by myself, and because of that, I never released anything. Since collaborating more, it's given me this desire to get these tracks out there, not just for me, but to show my respect to the other musicians that helped me on a particular track. The world deserves to hear the talents of the singers I've featured on my tracks, and it feels selfish to keep it for myself. If you're a solo artist, working with a collaborator is like that first endorsement. That first person that says, "This is awesome and I want to help you finish it." The personal connections we make are also so key to collaborating. It's more than just musical talent, songwriting, and production techniques that we share. Real life lessons, personalities, and philosophies can be shared through musical collaboration. When we build this network of collaborators, we grow a support system and we strengthen each other. This can lead to you meeting new people, getting your music shown to new fans, and building a list of contacts that you can rely on to help you finish your music. If you haven't really collaborated with anyone before, or nothing has ever come out of your collaborations with others, I urge you to give it a try again. It can really help give you a fresh perspective on music once you get out of that bubble. If you're looking to do your first collaboration, you're in the right place because I'd love to produce a track for you. I produce electronic music for solo artists, and I love meeting new artists and hearing about the music they want to put out into the world. Check out my website in the link below and hear some of my favorite collaborations, and send me a message if you want to make some awesome music together. I hope you get something from this. Please leave a comment below and share your experiences with collaborating with others on music. I'd love to hear any extra thoughts you have on this because I've really become a big proponent of it over the years. Thanks so much. I'm Dan from One Channel Productions, and I hope you have a great day.